I think one thing you really have to take into account if you're moving to the West Loop is that the Kennedy Expressway is pretty much an unavoidable fact of life over here. If you live a little further inland, maybe closer to Racine or something where we were before, you're a little further away from it. But over here at R&D 659 and a couple other developments over here, you can see Trio off in the distance, we have Emerald right back there. You're going to be basically right on top of the expressway, and that could be a good thing if you're a commuter and you need easy access to the highway. But if you have to walk across the highway in the middle of the winter, as I just did, I don't really see how you could count that as a benefit. Anyway, we're looking at R&D 659 right now. This one is being developed by Mesereau Financial Real Estate, and they're just about finished up here. They were going to open a model unit sometime in January, and I can see some workmen inside one of the lower windows now painting the walls. But as far as exterior work is concerned, this looks pretty well wrapped up. You can see the red streak inside some of the balconies. All of the balconies have been finished up. They have the frosted glass on them. Right here, I guess it's on the third or fourth level, you can see where the amenities level is going to be. There's a big outdoor pool there, which is going to be a pretty big draw, I guess. This one, the architect here is Brennan Stool and Lynch, and they've come to basically specialize in these large, pretty modern-looking condo developments, I suppose. There's still a bunch of homes for sale here right now, and the big incentive that Mesereau's offering is, I think, a 1.5% discount on fixed-rate mortgages. So I think deliveries are going to be starting pretty soon here, sometime this winter, and we'll check back on this one soon and hopefully have a look at their new model unit. Now this development is known as CA23 because it's located right between Cullerton and Aberdeen Streets at I think it's 23 North Cullerton. I think that's the address, and this is one of the higher end developments that's currently under construction in the West Loop. The Brixton Group is developing this one, and it's they're marketing it basically as townhouse-sized condominiums, basically townhouse-sized units that are all on one floor. And again, this is going to be a two-phase development. I think there are 24 units that are going to deliver in phase one, and it looks like they're getting pretty close. This is, I haven't been down here for a month or more, and hadn't seen all of the exterior that's exposed as it is, and it's looking pretty good. Now, it's located right next to Harpo Studios. You can see it down at the end of the block on Washington. And I did a video here a few months ago noting that the Chicago Truck Leasing Company is right next door, which probably bring a lot of truck traffic over here. But there aren't many trucks on the street today, so maybe that's being phased out. Last I checked, they were running an incentive here where you could get, I think, 2 years of sessions with a personal trainer. At least that was the estimate, $30,000 worth of personal training sessions. I'm not sure I would be willing to fork over $30,000 to have a couple of years with a personal trainer, but I'm sure there's somebody out there who would. And I think if that doesn't meet your fancy, there's there's an alternative where you can get some, as an interior designer, a guy who recently won a reality TV show competition for interior design. So you could take that 30 grand and put it towards the design of your home. But as you can see, construction's still going on here, and I think deliveries are supposed to start sometime in the spring here. So CA23. Here's a development that I just learned of within the past month or two. The Sangamon Street Condominiums, which is it's just these two 4-story brick buildings here on the corner of Sangamon and Monroe. And sales agent I spoke with last month told me that one of the biggest draws here is that you're going to have a pretty big park across the street. I guess there's this whole lot that we're looking at right now is planned to be redeveloped by the Chicago Park District, and the West Loop's going to get a new park here. So I guess that's a pretty decent incentive. Now the homes that are offered here, as the sign says, 3 and 4 bedrooms. Pricing starts in the 560s. The homes are going to be between 1,800 and 3,800 square feet. I think most of them are actually duplex units. And if you like this style of place, I think the same developer is building pretty much identical buildings with the same exact layouts over on Jackson Boulevard. You can find, I think there are at least half a dozen of these buildings over there. And off in the distance now, take a quick look at Emerald. We've done a bunch of video there, and we've visited the ribbon cutting opening ceremony that they had there, and this one is definitely immediate occupancy. I think first move-in started sometime in the summer. Emerald is of course being built as a green or eco-friendly development. And it's located on 123 South Green Street, and still quite a bit of availability, I believe, there. One of the main attractions is the fashionable lobby with like a bar area and a lounge, and it's located close enough to the loop that you've got some pretty interesting looking skyline views over there, I think. But if you want to see more interior shots of Emerald, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. We've got Joe Askins did a model unit tour there over the summer. Okay, my last stop on this fleet-footed trip around the West Loop is at Trio. I think this is at 660 West Wayman Street, right at Wayman and Des Plaines. And as I said, this is probably also considered the new West Loop, according to some. I think we would call it the Fulton Market District, technically. Still some work to be done on the tower. This development's known as Trio because it features two separate mid-rise buildings, although looking at it from this angle it just looks like one, and one about 20-story high-rise here. And high-rise topped out sometime in the fall, but looks like there's still plenty of work to be done on it. Not all the windows have been put in yet. The cement still needs to be finished off. Balconies haven't gotten their railings or anything else yet, so it'll be a little ways off there. However, I think people started moving in to the mid-rise portion of the development probably almost a year ago, or at least by last spring. So of course I'm standing in the parking lot for the Downtown area's newest full-service grocery store, this big eco-friendly Jewel Osco, which is also on Des Plaines here, right on top of the metro tracks. So here it is, Trio. And I'm gonna get out of here because it is very cold out here today. But thanks for tuning in, and once again, Happy New Year, folks.